Welcome to Level Up Mechanics. In today's video, we'll be installing this Peragon Truck Bed cover for the 3rd Gen Toyota Tacoma. This cover is actually an updated cover, so it's completely 100% compatible with the factory deck rail system. So I'll make sure to go over that info in the video. If you have any questions, make sure to leave them in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe, as I'm always creating more content for the 3rd Gen Toyota Tacoma. But with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into the install. Here's everything open from the boxes. There's 2 boxes shipped for the Peragon truck bed cover. It looks like right here in this first main box we have the bed cover slat assembly, and I did opt in for the platinum package, so I have a dual deadbolt system and stainless steel hardware and extra seals and all that fun stuff. Over here it looks like this is the optional tailgate seal kit that comes with the platinum package. We have an install kit box with the installation hardware and the instruction manual, and then back here are the 2 side rails for the truck bed cover. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Basically just gonna follow the instructions that came with this Peragon truck bed cover. So this may not be a full install, but you'll get the general idea of how to install this onto the Tacoma. So following the instructions, I was able to connect the side rails and the cross piece and the brackets all together. Here we can kind of see the first look, and you just basically have to follow the instructions that come with the kit step by step. So now we're ready to install onto the Tacoma, and if you look over here, you can see that this Peragon truck bed cover actually utilizes the deck rails on the bed of the Tacoma. I know that if you look up previous versions of this bed cover on YouTube, you'll see that people had to either modify their deck rails or remove them altogether. However, it looks like Peragon has revised their installation hardware so that you can utilize the factory deck rails on the Toyota Tacoma. So I have the stainless steel brackets currently installed, and so now it's time to actually put the side rails and the cross brace onto the bed of the truck. Now that I have the rails roughly installed and measured into place, the next step is going to be to assemble the actual bed cover slats. We are just going to need to install some brackets onto the slats so we can attach some gas shocks. And here is a quick look on how the rails connect to the bed of the truck. I used about 2 or 3 washers as spacers that are provided with the installation hardware to give me the proper clearance for the rails. Now that the rails are installed onto the truck with the outer brackets still loose, so we can make adjustments as needed after we install the bed cover. The next step is to assemble some brackets onto the bed cover slats so we can attach some gas shocks to the bed cover. So let me go ahead and do that, and we'll move on to the next step. Now that the slats were assembled with the gas strut brackets, I placed the bed cover slats into the side rails of the vehicle, and in order to do this, all you really have to do is angle the driver's side forward more, and then slip it into place on the driver's side, making sure that the long bearings on the top go into the rail. And then once you have the driver's side in place, then you push the passenger side forward until it locks into place, making sure that the long bearings are also in the side rail. Now that the bed cover slats are installed, the next step is to make more adjustments to the side rails to make sure that they're level and straight and have the same distance on the back side between each other as they do on the front side by the cab. So I'm going to make some more adjustments real quick, and then we should be able to test it out and verify that it operates normally as designed. Alright, here is the final look of everything installed. I made my final adjustments, made sure that the side rails were as level as possible, spaced them out accordingly with the washers that are included in the installation hardware. And I'm pretty happy. I installed the gas struts and it is currently in the locked position. In the instructions, it says that you're supposed to keep it in the locked position for a couple of days. And the reason why is that the seals between the slats are brand new and they need time to adjust. So it will make opening and closing the cover a lot easier in the future. So I'm gonna keep this guy closed for a couple of days, and afterwards I'll go over the bed cover with an initial review and show how it opens and closes and how the installation process went, how long it took me, all that fun stuff. So here's the final look and the initial review of the Peragon Truck Bed cover. The installation took about 4 hours or so from start to finish, but that was only because I was filming while I was installing this onto the Tacoma, so chances are it'll be a lot quicker for you if you decide to put one on your truck. I have not water tested the Peragon Truck Bed cover as of yet. I'm not extremely concerned about water getting into the bed of the truck because no tonneau cover or bed cover is ever going to be 100% waterproof. And if anybody tells you differently, they're definitely lying to you. It will keep most of the water out, but I suspect that some water will get in, which is completely normal. So whatever I store in the bed of my truck, I'm going to make sure that it's just waterproof. As far as removing the bed cover slats are concerned, it just takes a minute or two. All you have to do is wrap the nylon strap around the bed cover slats, and then you disconnect both of the shocks with the quick disconnect tabs. After the shocks are disconnected, all you have to do is press and release the tab on the passenger side, and then you pull the passenger side out first and angle the bed slats to clear the rails in order to remove the cover. It seriously only takes a minute or two, super easy to do, and it allows you to have full access to your bed in case you ever need to haul anything. One thing I will mention during the installation, I should have installed the bed cleats to the deck rails while installing the hardware on the deck rails. I forgot to do that, so I had to disassemble the cleats and then reinstall them after the backside was put into the deck rails, which was kind of annoying. So the good thing is though that you can use the bed cleats on the deck rails with the cover installed. I'm very happy with my purchase. The Peragon cover looks wonderful on the Tacoma. Some of the pros that I really like about this cover is that it is 100% compatible again with the deck rails and the rough country Molle panels that I've previously installed. It's really easy to remove or install the bed cover whenever you need to take it off for access to the bed, and it doesn't block the rear window when it's fully open like most trifold covers do. Alright guys, that's going to do it for this video. Again, if you have any questions, make sure to leave them in the comment section below and I'll get to them as soon as I can. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification to be notified when I create more content for the 3rd Gen Toyota Tacoma. If you liked what you saw here today, please hit that like button as it helps this channel grow. But in the meantime, I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.